Well, hello everyone. Once again, welcome to the English Circus. And as you know, it's almost Thanksgiving time. Thanksgiving, of course, is an American holiday when families come together and give thanks for all the good things in their lives. They have a huge turkey dinner, and then they argue about politics and watch football on TV all day. So today we will be taking a look at 5 fun idioms for Thanksgiving. Okay, and here they are. Idiom number 1 is cold turkey. Then we have pie in the sky, food for thought, my eyes are bigger than my stomach, and don't rain on my parade. Okay, let's start with our first idiom, which is cold turkey. Okay, there's our turkey, and he's clearly very cold. Okay, now we use this idiom when we're talking about stopping a really bad habit, like very quickly, very suddenly, instead of stopping, gradually. So, for example, I stopped smoking cold turkey. My father stopped drinking cold turkey. She stopped taking drugs cold turkey. Okay, it just means somebody breaks a habit very quickly, right away. Okay, here's a fun fact. The great John Lennon sang a wonderful song called Cold Turkey. You should listen to it on YouTube after you watch this video. Okay, here's our next idiom. It is pie in the sky, because everybody loves pie at Thanksgiving, usually on the table, not in the sky. Okay, this is just an idiom we use when we talk about something that we would really, really like to do, but we know it's probably going to be impossible and probably just won't happen. Okay, for example, I always wanted to be a professional basketball player, but I knew that was pie in the sky. Probably not going to happen. Okay, or another example, I would love to quit my job and travel around the world, but I know that is pie in the sky. Okay, very difficult to be able to quit my job and travel around the world. Okay, let's go on to our next one, which is food for thought, because we do have a lot of food around at Thanksgiving time. But this kind of food is more like brain food. It's when somebody says something that someone thinks is interesting and maybe should be considered. Maybe that's a good idea. That's food for thought. For example, someone's wife might say to their husband, "You think we should move to New York? That's food for thought. Maybe we can do that." And the husband might answer, "Okay, great, let's think about that." That's food for thought, something to think about. Well, here is some food for thought from a cat. Maybe all dogs should be sent to a special dog island. That's an interesting idea. That's food for thought from a cat. Okay, moving right along. Our next idiom is my eyes are bigger than my stomach. And they are pretty big, all right. Now, this just means we can't eat as much as we thought we could. And this happens a lot at Thanksgiving. You look at all the food and you go, "Oh, I can eat all of that." And then you try to eat it and you just can't do it because your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Okay, here's an example. George might say, "Oh my God, I'm so stuffed. What a great Thanksgiving dinner." And Debbie says, "But you couldn't eat everything on your plate." And George says, "I know, I guess my eyes are bigger than my stomach." And our last idiom is rain on someone's parade. There's our rain, there's our parade. Now, of course, on Thanksgiving, there's a big, very famous parade in New York, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and people love to watch it, but they don't like it when it rains on their parade. So we use this idiom when we say something negative that kind of prevents someone from enjoying their moment of happiness. Here's an example. Mark threw a great party, a really big party, and they were having a great time. But then Cindy told him, "I hate to rain on your parade, but this great party is going to cost you a lot of money." Yeah, thanks, Cindy, for raining on our parade. Okay, here's another example. Roger went out and got himself a pet emu. And Pete, his friend, said, "That's a great looking emu, but you can't have pets in your new apartment, right?" Roger tells Pete, "Hey, don't rain on my parade. I'll hide them in the closet. Come on, obviously. Okay, well, here's another fun fact. There are 4 towns in the U.S. named Turkey. There are also 4 towns named Cranberry. However, there are no towns named Pumpkin Pie, and that's just sad. Well, that can only mean one thing. It's quiz time. Okay, so please choose the correct idiom for each question. Okay, here's our first question. I would love to be a rock star, but I'm not a good singer. So that is food for thought, pie in the sky, or cold turkey. Please choose A, B, or C. Number 2, my friend congratulated me on my wedding, but then reminded me that 50% of marriages end in divorce. I said to him, my eyes are bigger than my stomach. That's pie in the sky, or don't rain on my parade. A, B, or C, please. Okay, number 3, George decided that the best way to stop smoking was cold turkey, pie in the sky, food for thought. A, B, or C. Number 4, James and Sue couldn't finish their pizza. I guess we shouldn't have ordered the large size, said Sue. James replied, don't rain on my parade. Our eyes were bigger than our stomachs, or it was pie in the sky. Okay, let's move along to the last one. Janet told Chelsea that they should be roommates, and Chelsea replied, that's food for thought. Or don't rain on my parade, or my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Okay, please choose A, B, or C. Okay, great. Let's check your answers and see how you did. Number 1, I would love to be a rock star, but I'm not a good singer, so that is pie in the sky, B. Okay, number 2, my friend congratulated me on my wedding, but then reminded me that 50% of marriages end in divorce. I said to him, don't rain on my parade. Okay, number 3, George decided that the best way to stop smoking was cold turkey, A. Number 4, James and Sue couldn't finish their pizza. I guess we shouldn't have ordered the large size, said Sue. James replied, B. I guess our eyes were bigger than our stomachs. Okay, and the last one, Janet told Chelsea that they should be roommates, and Chelsea replied, that's food for thought, A. Okay, well, that is it. Thanks for watching. We will see you again next time. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And don't forget, you can watch more videos by clicking on the left. You want to subscribe, and of course you do, to the English Circus, you can click over here on the right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.